if you recognize it or not. If not, we'll tell you the name of it. Okay, is everybody ready? Okay. Now, who can give me the name of what we played? Let me hear it. Good. I'm glad you recognized it. Thank you all so much. We had loads of fun this week. We're anxious to hear all of you as well. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. That was very sweet. Love that song. Good old Carter families, especially on the auto harp. How fitting, right? We've done a bunch of Carter family songs this week. We've had a big old time. If you got banjos beginning, y'all on deck. So come on up. Tyler's going to get you fixed up. We're glad to have Julie back up here this year. She's lived in Big Stone for a little while and taught some classes up here and taught at music school for a long time. So we're very thankful that she's here. Helping us out. We've had a big time throughout the week. We've had some extracurricular activities. We've done some square dances down at the Good Time, so we want to thank them and Jesse Lee RV Park for letting us come out there and jam a few times. Of course, Joey O'Quinn letting us go to the Visitor Center. That was very nice. And the 404 Cafe, they're having an open mic there tonight, I think, if that's correct. So. And, of course, the Lonesome Pine Trail. They had a big time there last night. I think they had about 20 people come and play for the pre-show, so that's good. Thank you all for going. All right, beginning Clawhammer Banjo.
All right, thanks so much. What a pleasure to be here and to work with this group and a few others that aren't up here on stage this week. We are going to play for you, hopefully with Todd on the fiddle. Oh. Little reminder.
Borrow one.
A tune that comes from around these parts. You all might have heard of Dr. Ralph Stanley. If you haven't, now you have. Look him up. But he used to play clawhammer banjo in addition to bluegrass banjo. So we're going to do one that they learned this week called Shout Little Lulu.
Sorry, I forgot.
That's all right. Okay. So 2. Ready, go. Beat that, Tyler.
Yeah. Check. All right, great job. Beginning Clawhammer banjos, bum ditty. I heard it all the way through there. It's good job. It's a good song. Hadn't played it in a long time. So next we're going to have the intermediate advanced Clawhammer banjos. Come on up. Just make your way up just as quick as you can so we can keep things rolling here. I've had the pleasure of working with my old partner here in crime for a long time, Tyler Hughes. He's a great teacher, great banjo player, and just a great friend. We're very thankful he is up here and believes in the area that he is so passionate about. Where are they coming from? Backstage. They're making a true entrance. Almost like they've rehearsed that. I don't know. Maybe so. So anyway, this is going to be our intermediate advanced clawhammer banjo class with Tyler Hughes.
All right. Well, thank you so much. It's been a great week. I think we've all had so much fun, but we've been playing clawhammer banjo here with these folks and learning lots of tunes, especially a lot of tunes that come from right around here in Southwest Virginia. So we're going to do one of those for you in a strange, funky, kind of haunting banjo tuning here. We're going to do a Hobart Smith tune called Last Chance. All right, ready? And I'm going to embarrass him, but I'm going to let everybody know it's Nico's 14th birthday today. He's one of the best banjo pickers I know in Big Stone, so let it ring out. Are you ready? 1, 2, ready, go. birthday.
It was Steve right, Steve.
All right, that was good.
Right, Steve.
Good job, y'all. Sounded great. That was very haunting. Straight from the heels, right? Next, we're going to have the Bluegrass banjo class. So if you guys start making your way up here, and Dulcimers are going to be after that. So if you be on deck. The last few years we've had a good good bluegrass banjo class offered here. So we've been having a great time with that. We've been hearing some good old bluegrass tunes this week through the halls, which is great. This is Alex Leach, is his first year teaching up here. He's from down Knoxville way, but moved up to Greenville, so we're thankful that he's a little closer and he can come hang out with us for the week. He's a great radio DJ and has an awesome band, and just you want to keep your eye on this fella. He's a good one. So yeah, come on around. There's plenty of room.
Let's see. Get everybody a seat there.
All right. So I think they're about set up here, so I'll let Alex take it away. Alex Leach.
All right, thank you, Todd. Glad to be up here. This has been a really, really fun week, and I've learned some stuff myself with all these fine banjo pickers right here. We've kind of, in the bluegrass style, we've got some folks that just started playing the banjo for the first time this week. We've also got some that's been playing 2 or 3 years. So we really had a good time getting to know one another, and everybody did a wonderful job. We're going to do an old gospel song called Old Country Church, and I was singing that we've been over this one quite a few times, and a couple of days ago I looked over, and lo and behold, Miss Maribel over here was singing right along with me, so I think she's going to help me on some of the vocals, and Nora probably will too. So anyway, hope y'all enjoy it. Y'all ready? All right. 1, 2, 3. There's a place dear to me where I'm longing to be with my friends at the old country church. There with Mother we went, and our Sundays we'd spend with my friends at the old country church. Precious years of memory, oh, what joy they bring to me. How I long once more to be with my friends at the old country church. As a small country boy, how my heart beat with joy as I knelt at the old country church. There with Jesus above in his wonderful love, saved my soul at the old country church. Precious years of memory, oh, what joy they bring to me. How I long once more to be with my friends at the old country church. One more time. Precious years of memories, the old country church with my friends at the old country church. All right, thank y'all so much. Good job, y'all.
Come on up, Dulcimers. That was great. That was great. Well, while they're getting set up here, I'm going to take a few minutes to make a few thank yous. Two folks that we really couldn't do this without are, they have the thankless job. They've been running sound all week and taking pictures and updating all the social media. So please give a great big hand to Brandon Maggard and T-Bone up in the sound booth. We really appreciate everything they've done this week. And T-Bone should get a special award just for orchestrating that giant group photo out there. So we also want to say a big thanks to the Crooked Road who helped sponsor this, and a special thanks to Josh Callahan that helped us find some housing this week for many of the instructors, and say thank you to the Kingsport Times and the Coalfield / the Post for coming up and covering all the fun that we've had. If you haven't seen it, the Kingsport and the Post both did great articles on Mountain Music School and what's going on here. And while they're finishing getting set up, I'm going to introduce our instructor here. She's been here for a couple of years, and we've been so grateful to have her. She just moved to Abingdon about 4 years ago, and has been hanging out. And Todd and I and many others around here have been really lucky to play music with her several times, and we've all been really fortunate to have her here at Mountain Music School. And not only was she teaching Dulcimer class, she opened it up for a workshop there a day or two and let everybody come in and visit and learn a little bit about the dulcimer and how the instrument works. It's such a unique instrument in the Appalachian old-time music genre. So, well, I'm going to turn it over to Ann Lowe and our lap dulcimer class.
Thank you, Tyler. Did you see how they fought to get on the back row? We had a wonderful time. I mean, how can you not have a wonderful time in a week like this? And we are half beginners and half intermediate. So we kind of started off like this. Here we go. That quickly got boring. That was the Black Mountain Rag, if you're wondering.
Yeah, that was very nice and peaceful. I love Ann's playing. She's such a great teacher, as you can see. So if you want to get on and all that, there's next year. So we're going to be moving on here. Beginning fiddle players coming on up.
They want to stand or sit? Okay.
We've had Corey here for quite some time. She's just a great teacher, and Lexi's and her assistant, and another teacher that we've had coming to teach fiddle. They teach lessons over in Kingsport. Corey has a school over there, so if you think, oh, I'd like to play fiddle, and you want to take some private lessons, she might have some openings, and they just do a great job over there. They have lots of students, and they teach a lot. But they do a great job. Corey does a good job with our beginning fiddle players and just breaks it down just so they start with that perfect foundation and that base, and that's what you have to do with fiddle players. So you can't start at the top with those. Fiddles are a beast. We'll let Corey and Lexi make their way up here and talk to you guys a little bit about what they've been doing in their class. Like I said, they've had a big one, and I've been next door to them, and it's been nice hearing their progress through the whole week. So here's Corey.
All right. I appreciate everybody being here today. Oh, no, you're fine. You're fine. Thank you. I'm a little bit shorter. This is the beginning fiddle class. A lot of the students here had never really touched a fiddle before this week, and we've graduated up to learning about 7 songs. Started with Bylum Cabbage, and we're going to play a little bit of Eliza Jane for you today. All right, guys, ready? All right, count us off. 1, 2, ready, go.
Wonderful job, wonderful job. All right, they're gonna scoot off one side of the stage, and Todd's intermediate and advanced fiddle class and the bass class is gonna be joining them. So start making your way up to the front here. We'll get everybody switched around here, and while we're doing that, we've had a lot of good food this week. We want to say a special thanks to the Country Kitchen, Pizza King, the Lee County Vocational Tech, and the Black Bear Barbecue for filling our bellies with good food all week long. So here come the fiddlers and the bassist. filling in here somewhere. It's always a treat to get to work with Todd. Like you said earlier, he's one of my best friends, and it's a thrill to get to work with him. And while they finish getting set up here, we're going to say a very special thank you to the MECC Foundation and specifically to Bob Mars, who's here. Last year, he approached us about setting up a scholarship in honor of his sister Anne, who was a beloved musician and person here in the Big Stone Gap community, and she attended many classes here at MECC and actually taught Dulcimer here for a year at Mountain Music School, and unfortunately she passed away quite unexpectedly. But her legacy and memory is living on, and Bob's scholarship helped 3 students travel from out of state to get here for Mountain Music School. So a big special thank you to Bob and all that he's done in Anne's honor. We really appreciate that. One of the aspects of this camp that I'm always most proud to tell folks is how accessible it is to folks, and especially to here in our local community. A lot of music camps all over the Southeast, they can sometimes cost upwards of $1,000 to attend for a week. And we really want this to serve our community here around Southwest Virginia and East Tennessee and East Kentucky. So it's great to see folks like Bob and so many others that have supported Mountain Music School over the years, and will hopefully continue to do so to help keep this an affordable and accessible event for generations to come. So, Todd, you about set up over there?
Yes, I think we're ready.
All right.
Big fiddles and little fiddles. So we've been practicing a lot with the bass players this week, so we thought we might as well combine. Sometimes it's a little boring if bass players just get up here by themselves. So we're happy to have the company. They keep us in line back there. They'll keep us pumping along. So, you ready? We're going to play one called Sugar in the Gourd.
Great job, great job. Another one of those great local tunes. All right, well, we're going to invite our beginning guitar classes up. I think they've combined. We had 2 beginning guitar classes, and it was quite a special week because we got to have our good friend Joey O'Quinn, who's taught with us for many years, teaching one of those beginning guitars, and his son, Evan O'Quinn, joining to teach the other beginning guitar class. So we're going to invite both of those up. I think they're going to play both class songs together, so I get to feature both of them. While they're all getting set up here, we've had a great week, not only making our own music, but experiencing and listening to master musicians from across the Central Appalachian region. We had Rich Kirby here in concert on Tuesday with his wife, Beth Bingman, and that was so special. Rich is truly an elder of this music and somebody who's worked so tirelessly to continue learning these tunes and passing them on to future generations. And of course, as a longtime friend here at Mountain Empire Community College, worked with the Home Craft Days Festival for many, many years, him and Tommy Bledsoe. And then on Wednesday, we had the White Top Mountain Band, Martha's family, come down and played for us on Wednesday and played some great dance tunes from around Grayson County. And they were kind enough to stick around and host a workshop with us that afternoon. So we got to hear all about especially how Emily got started playing banjo and just how the band came to be and what makes their music unique to Grayson County and Southwest Virginia. And then on Thursday, we kind of had a little bit of different style of old-time music. Gap Civil was here from over in Sparta, North Carolina, and Kevin Four was playing with them, showing us some Round Peak style fiddle and banjo tunes. So we've kind of run the gamut here this week. And I think it looks like they're about ready to go. So I'm going to turn it over to Evan and Joey so we can hear what they've been working on this week.
All right. This is our amazing 2 classes of beginner guitar. We've had an absolutely wonderful week. We have learned way more than we thought we could, and we have done an amazing job. So we're going to start it off with a song that Joey's class first said.
Yeah, each class will do the song they worked on, but we just thought we'd join together. And beginning guitar is always one of the most popular classes here each year. And we have a great group of students this year. All right, so I'm going to turn like this so you guys can see. Everybody get doing. Let's start strumming with G on this one, remember? Let me be your salty dog, or I won't be your man at all. Honey, let me be your salty dog. I said, let me be your salty dog, or I won't be your man at all. Honey, let me be your salty dog. Down in the wildwood, sitting on the log, hand on the figure and eye on the hog. Honey, let me be your salty dog. I pulled the trigger, the gun said go, shot fell over in Mexico. Honey, let me be your salty dog. Oh, you just take it on. Let me be your salty dog, or I won't be your man at all. Honey, let me be your salty dog.
One more time.
Let me be your salty dog, or I won't be your man at all. Honey, let me be your salty dog. 2, 3, 4. All right, good job.
Thank you kindly. We've got one more song we're going to play as a group. Before we do that, our very amazing and very own Amy Greer has a special announcement she would like to make. Special shout out.
I hope everyone can hear me. Usually, I'm like you, I'm a parent, proud parent that's sitting watching a student, a Mountain Music School student. Now I'm a student myself, and this is hard. So be proud of your kids for all their work this week. Maybe take them out and get them an ice cream or something afterward. But I did want to acknowledge I'm very fortunate to be able to work with the MECC Foundation. And thanks to many, many donations from folks like you, we're able to provide scholarships for our students as well as the loaner instruments that you have for this week. So I wanted to acknowledge maybe a couple of folks that aren't here with us this week. One of my very special friends, his name is Joe Burdett. I'll call him Mr. Burdett, but he gets mad at me for doing that. So Mr. Burdett and some of his friends donated enough funds for many of our students to be able to attend for free this week, as well as the instruments that the students are able to use. So thank you to Joe, and then thank you. Of course, we always want to acknowledge the Slint Foundation and their contributions to our college and Mountain Music School. They also provided instruments for this week as well. So thank you to the Slint Foundation. And of course, I think, and I'm sure Tyler will do this as well, I have to acknowledge my friend and mentor, Suella Boatwright-Wells, who started this program many years ago. And her work lives on. So thank you.
I am a poor wayfaring stranger, traveling through this world of woe. There is no sickness, no toil, no danger in that bright land in which I go. And I'm going there to see my father. I'm going there, no more to roam. I'm just going over Jordan. I'm only going over home. I know dark clouds will gather round me. I know my way is rough and steep, but golden fields lie just beyond me, where God's redeemed the vigils keep. And I'm going there to see my mother. I'm going there, no more to roam. I'm just going over Jordan. I'm only going over home. Said I'm just going over Jordan. I'm only going over home. Thank y'all very much.
Good job.
All right, thank you all. That beginning guitar class, they're always very impressive. At the end of the week, they got lots of blisters and calluses forming, and those are some hard strings to push down. So, like Amy said, be impressed. This is not easy work we're doing up here. So, we're making little stars. We're gonna have the intermediate guitar class up here with Richard Phillips and Roger Bullock. They've been team teaching with us for a while now, and we enjoy their music. And they do some blues workshops during the week with Chris Rose and probably Jeff and some folks, and they have a big old time playing some good music through the week, and just some great teachers we have up here. We're so lucky to have so many great friends and colleagues that really know how to teach this stuff, and that the kids and adults just do so well with. So we're thankful there for everybody. So here is Richard and Roger.
Thanks, Todd. We've had a great week this week. Had a great class, and it's been a lot of fun this week. We always pick out a name for the band, and so the band's name this week is the Sore Fingers, which they picked themselves. And we're also very thankful that we've asked our friends, Alicia and her vocal group, to come down, and they're going to do the vocals part for the song. The song we picked out this year is a song called My Virginia Rose is Blooming. That is a Carter family tune. And the reason we picked it this year is because it's one of Sue Ella Boatwright Wells' favorite songs. Her dad, Scott Boatwright, played this song, and actually, I think, recorded it. And so it's called My Virginia Rose is Blooming. And what we do in the intermediate class is after students have been through the beginning class, they learn the basic chords, and you can hear them playing songs and doing so well. They did so well this afternoon. They come to our class, and we teach them a little bit more. We teach them how to change chords a little faster, and how to maybe start picking some leads. And so that's what we did in this class. We're going to try to pick some leads for this particular song and see how it goes. Anyway, they've been doing very well, and really, really proud of them for what they've done this week. Did I leave out anything? All right, then. My Virginia Rose is Blooming.
She
Thank you.
Great job. All right. You all ready? On deck. Oh, that's right. Okay. Good deal. Good. And sorry, I didn't realize the voice was singing too, so they did a great job. So Elisa's just been coming up here for the last couple years, and she's been teaching the great vocal class, so we appreciate her coming up with them too. Next, we're going to have our advanced guitar class along with Madison's mandolin class. So they'll be making their way on up here. Chris Rose teaches up here on regular semesters as well as home or Mountain Music School. So he's been a teacher with MECC for quite some time. We're very thankful that he's here with us, and he can rip on that guitar and show these kids how to do it, and they just do a great job. And Madison, of course, she was a student here at one time through Mountain Music School, and she has taken it, the whole family has just taken it and run with that, and she has a cute little music store downtown, so she's doing super great. We're very thankful that they come back each year to help us teach the class. I'll let Chris take it over. Chris Rose.
Hello. Awesome. There we go. So apparently, I don't even know how I got drug into this, but I was the spokesperson apparently because nobody here likes to talk out of my class or Chris's class. But my class is we're going to play after Jeff's class too. But we joined up with the advanced guitars here on Wayfaring Stranger, but they call themselves the Sleepy Shredders is what they call themselves, because they said every day Chris came in I'm so sleepy, I didn't sleep and stuff. So, and he is their fearless leader. Sleepy is what they've named him. They told me to tell you that. So anyway, we're going to do Wayfaring Stranger.
Thank you, Madison.
Are we ready? just before God's redeemed every joyous king.
I'm going there to see my mother. She said she'd meet me when I come. I'm just going over Jordan. I'm just going over. I'm going there to see my father. I'm going there, no more to go. I'm just going over Jordan. I'm just going over. I'm just going over
All right. Well, we're going to invite our beginning mandolin class up here. Jeff Dickinson's coming up. He was a student in the old time certificate program here, and Jeff has become quite a historian on local music, has done a lot of research on musical events and festivals and musicians from around the Wise County area, including a lot of research on the Tri-State Singing Convention that happened here in Big Stone Gap for over 100 years. So he's got a wealth of information, but he's been working with our beginning mandolin students this week, so we're excited to hear what they've been picking on.
The most information I got is y'all need to quit making me go after Chris Rose. Excellent, excellent as always. But we are the beginning mandolin class, and we worked hard all week, and these guys, first of the week I had a lot of deer in the headlights looks, but it all came together. We've been through about 7 songs all week, and they have done excellent. So today we're going to play for you Red River Valley. Y'all ready? 1, 2, 3.
right, great job, great job. I think Madison's class is coming up here again. They've got their own song to present, and we've just got a few more after that. Our vocal students will be up, and then the string band, and then we're going to try to get everybody on this stage. So we'll see how well 126 musicians and their instruments fit on this stage today. But like Todd was saying, we're so proud of Madison and really all of her family. They've all been students here in the music program and Mountain Music School for many years. And Madison and Claire have taught for us before and teach with the jam program and have taught private music lessons down at Madison's store. So they've got all kinds of great things going on and perform all across the region. And so I know these folks have had a thrill getting to work with her this week too. So.
Thank you, Tyler, and long time no see. So this is my intermediate mandolin class. I'm so honored to be back this year. It has been so nice to be back here at the college and the school. It just feels like home, and like hearing and seeing familiar faces. It's just been really nice to be back since COVID. And then I wasn't here last year because I opened my store, so I was kind of caught up with that. But this year, I'm more than happy to be back, and I'm so excited. I've had a wonderful. We are strong. We are small in numbers, but they are very mighty. And I'm really proud of them because most of them have only been playing for less than a year and a half. And so I was really impressed by all that they have known and been able to learn this week. So we have worked on a few songs, but this is the one that we chose to do. It's a little bit harder song, which I'm really proud of them for pushing themselves and challenging themselves and practicing to do this song. So I'm going to introduce them. Over here is Mr. Jerry, here on the main, it'd be to y'all's main left. And then in the middle, we have Mr. Ty and Mr. Luke. So I'm going to let Jerry announce the song we're going to do.
We're doing something called Temperance Reel.
Great job, great job. Well, we're going to invite Alyssa Shell up, who's a local music teacher here in Wise County and has been working with us for a few years to teach our vocal and singing class. And we had so much fun this week. We offered a couple of singing workshops throughout the week, and she was great to have in there helping us figure out harmonies and kind of help folks know, that it's all right to just jump up and start singing. That's what life is all about. So while we're getting set up, I'm going to make an announcement. I'll say it a couple more times, but if you have a loaner instrument, you're going to return that right after the concert by walking down the hallway to 118. It's a room on the right. They'll be in there collecting loaner instruments. So if you've got an instrument that you got from the library, you can take it to room 118 in this building to return it. All right, I'm going to turn it over to Alyssa.
All right, so this is my voice/singing class. We have a little advantage because most of them came in knowing how to sing, and we have our instruments on us all the time. So it wasn't like we had to completely learn from scratch. We got to just kind of pick up a song. I did throw a challenge, and I picked a song nobody had ever heard prior to Monday. And so that gave us a chance to kind of work on some things and, sing through a lot of stuff we've heard and maybe try some different stuff. We're going to be singing a cappella today, which means we have no instruments backing us. And a way to test if you know a song, if you can sing it and stay in tune without some instruments behind you, then you're in pretty good shape. So this is my little voice class, and we're going to be singing Long Time Traveler. This is a kind of folk song that originated in like the shape note singing movement, and has been done in different ways. The version we're doing follows kind of what the Waylon Jennies have covered. So if you've heard that, that's kind of what we're going to do. So this is Long Time Traveler. Let me give you your note. Ye fleeting charms of earth, farewell, your springs of joy are dry. My soul now seeks another home, a brighter world on high. I'm a long time traveling here below. I'm a long time traveling away from home. I'm a long time traveling here below to lay this body down. Farewell, kind friends whose tender care has long engaged my love. Your fond embrace I now exchange for better friends above. I'm a long time traveling here below. I'm a long time traveling away from home. I'm a long time traveling here below to lay this body down. I'm a long time traveling here below. I'm a long time traveling away from home. I'm a long time traveling here below to lay this body down. To lay this body down.
Woohoo, good job. I love that song. It's so beautiful, and they did a great job. Good job. All right, next we're going to have our string band. Boy, they're ready to roll. Can't keep them off the stage. We've had Martha Stewart down here teaching with us for a while. Martha Stewart, she's a hero of mine too. Martha Spencer. I do think about Martha Stewart too much probably, so. Listen, y'all, it's been a week. Martha Spencer, my friend. I'm sorry. I love both of you too, Martha Spencer and Martha Stewart. You get that a lot? Well, good. I'm not the only one that crazy, so. Anywho. She's going to be teaching, well, she's taught the string band class this week, and they've had a big old time. I know that they've played a bunch of tunes, so you're in for a treat. And then don't forget, after this, we're all coming up here, so brace yourself. It's going to take us a minute to get up here, but be preparing yourself for that. So Martha Spencer to the microphone.
All right. Well, we'll try an old-time tune that my dad, Thornton Spencer, wrote about, like I said, I'm from up on Grayson Highlands, White Top area, and there's this imaginary line we always grew up. We called, whenever you cross that line, we called it the snow line, because when you cross there, the elevation always rose, so nowhere else you'd have snow, but you'd always have snow there. So this is one we learned. We had a lot of fun. We learned a bunch of tunes, but we thought this would be a fun one to share. And thanks to Oliver for joining us from the bass class, too, on this one. All right. Here we go.
All right, well, I'm going to take the mic now so we don't have any more mistakes. We're going to get everybody up here. Just kidding. I've definitely done that same exact thing. Not to Martha, but I've definitely called other people the wrong name. So we're going to invite the whole school up here. It's been a tradition since the very beginning that the entire school learns a couple of tunes to play together because that's what it's all about. So we're going to make our way up here. We're going to have seats right here in front of the stage. We're going to drop some chairs down, and then we'll just fill up through the wings. So come on up.
Stay right here. That's what I'm saying, right, man? You got the mic.
Good job, y'all.
Slide that way. Can I fight with chairs?
I think we're going down here, y'all.
Lowering down there. Now I think stand it right back. This is nice. Todd's probably going to come here. Next will be in your face. Just give me a little love Make sure I know you're there. I'm here. I'll stand on the stomach. Don't do that.
That's exactly what he's gonna do.
Yeah, I know. I ain't moving. I'm right in front of the mic. This is the best place to be right here. They're going to hear him and me and guitar up on the mic, so we're good. I'm thinking here, sorry. Nice casual, simple conversation.
All right, folks, hold those instruments still. We got one more quick announcement. Tonight, if you're sticking around in town, there's going to be an open mic at the 404 Cafe and Creamery at 6 o'clock, and Roger and Richard will be down there hosting that, so you can come sing some of the songs or play some of the stuff you learned this week, and they'll help you out. That's at 6 o'clock at the 404. And after this, if you've got a loaner instrument, take it to room 118. One more time, how about a big round of applause for all the students, staff of MECC, everybody. Thank you all so much. We really couldn't do it without you. And I would be remiss if I didn't mention just how important this camp is to help keep the memory of Suella Boatwright Wells alive. She was a wonderful, dedicated employee here for many, many years, and her dad was an old-time banjo player, and seeing young people especially play music meant so much to her. I'm going to cry if I don't stop. She had a major impact on so many people here in Southwest Virginia and across Central Appalachia. And so it's really beautiful to see that this year we had 126 participants in our 18th annual Mountain Music School. So we're going to do a tune here called Angela and the Baker. I don't know why I'm tuning. 1, 2, ready, go. we're gonna close out with one more song. I forgot one very important thank you, and that is a huge thank you to all the parents and grandparents and guardians for letting us have your kids this week and play music with them. Music, and particularly traditional music from the Appalachian region, is such an incredible thing, and it can transform a person's life. So we really encourage you, keep encouraging them to play music. Some folks say it's a bad habit, but don't listen to them. It's a great thing, and it can have such a positive impact on people's lives. So we're going to close out here with the Carter family song called Will the Circle Be Unbroken. We're going to sing the first verse and the last verse, and we're going to tag it on the end with the last two lines. We've been practicing like this all week long, but we've been in different classes, so we'll just see how it goes. I'm going to count to 3. We'll go 1, 2, 3. Thank you all so much. Have a great summer. Good job.